Well, make it bounce, girl, like you taking pole classes. Stretch it out, cause you know you taking pole classes. Good girl, but she love to take them pole classes. Pole classes, pole classes, pole classes. Well, make it bounce, girl, like you taking pole classes. Stretch it out, cause you know you take them pole classes. Good girl, but she love to take them pole classes. Pole classes, pole classes, pole classes. Drop it down, bust it open. Good girl, but after 5, she be stroking. I see you getting out of work, time to hit the class. Cause your man be looking at too much sad. He drive a Cherokee, leave that knowing that you doper than a parakeet. You gon' stick with him, what your girl keep telling me. So you head to class trying to work the pole. Up and down fast as how strippers go. And LAX girls getting frisky. Happy socks on my feet, I'm so crispy. Show me what you learn at your apartment. Hold your man, don't come and try and make it bounce, girl, like you taking pole classes. Stretch it out, cause you know you taking pole classes. Good girl, but she love to take them pole classes. Pole classes, pole classes, pole classes. But make it bounce, girl, like you taking pole classes. Stretch it out, cause you know you taking pole classes. Good girl, but she love to take them pole classes. Pole classes, pole classes, pole classes. But make it bounce, let's turn your place into a club. Throwing ones on your bed, hike that booty.